A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is KZN's premier harness racing selection show, and it's proudly brought to you by Gallop TV. Of course, as usual, we are covering the race meeting at the headquarters track in Western Australia, in Perth at Gloucester Park, and there is some really nice racing coming through this Friday with a Group 3 contest that opens the first leg of the jackpot. As usual, I'm joined by trainer-driver Aldo Cordapasi, who's also a driving master in Western Australia, and he's going to be taking us through his selections and previews. Good day to you, Aldo. How are you?
I'm going very well, thanks, Devon.
That's good, that's good. Everything good back in Perth? All the horses doing well?
Everything's well. Weather's nice today. We've had a lot of rain the last few days. And, if anyone watched the races on Tuesday night from Gloucester Park, they would have seen we've had a fair drenching over here.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Got out in the wheat belt.
Yeah, I've been watching a few races recently, and I've seen there has been quite a bit of rain in Perth.
We've had a fair few fronts coming through, but they seem to be behind us now, which is nice.
Okay, let's get straight into the action there. The jackpot kicks off in race number 5. It's the Channel 7 August Cup. It is a Group 3 contest. It's over 2,536 meters. That slide's going to come up on screen. We've just got the two numbers in the first leg of the jackpot, numbers 8 and 9. And the narrow first selection is Magnificent Storm. Aldo, these two look set to do battle, Magnificent Storm and Mighty Ronaldo.
Yeah, I believe Mighty Ronaldo is probably in career best form. Junior will drive very aggressively early, I feel, to get in front of Magnificent Storm. He will have to probably keep punching forward himself. He won't be able to give Mighty Ronaldo any space at all in this race. It's going to be a great race to watch, very tactical, and I think whoever's the more aggressive out of the two will win the race.
And this could be the exacta to go with numbers 8 and 9, but I'm leaning towards number 9, Magnificent Storm. He just showed so much of guts and determination in that last win, and he proved that he can do it tough.
Yeah, look, I've stated before, I believe he's the best horse on Western Australia, and Mighty Ronaldo's just ticked over the $1 million in prize money mark, so they're very equal in their portfolios. So I just think it's going to be a great race, and it's a flip of the coin who's the win.
There you heard it from Aldo. Magnificent Storm is one of the best horses in Western Australia, the New Zealand bred, and these two look set to do battle. That's Magnificent Storm and Mighty Ronaldo. Those are the two selections in the first leg of the jackpot, the Channel 7 August Cup. It is a Group 3 contest, and it is going to be a very exciting race to watch. Moving on to the next leg of the jackpot, which is race number 6. We've gone with the 4 selections there. This race looks very, very competitive. We've gone with numbers 2, 12, 9, and 1. And the narrow first selection, Aldo, I'm Spider-Man with the Donald Harper in the cart for Terry Atkins, holding some very good form. That last win was very good, just watching that replay yesterday.
Yeah, I believe he's quite a nice horse. Very good horse when he finds the front. Very seldom gets beat once he finds the front. I think he's probably got the gate speed to get across the one horse here, and if he can do that, it becomes a very good winning chance. If he doesn't cross, it becomes a different story after that.
And this horse in the anti-post market currently trading at around about $10, so it does represent some very good value.
Yeah, look, like I said, he's a very good horse when he finds the front, but if he doesn't find it, he could be very hard for him as well. But the horse has got a little bit of time for him.
And this horse, number 9, Overly Excited for Dylan Edgerton Green, currently trading at around about $15 in the anti-post market down under. Just watching a few replays on Tuesday, this horse has been doing exceptionally well.
I was in a race with him at Buffy, and I thought he was very strong in that race, the way he raced. went around, sat parked outside the leader. They run a very solid last half, and he found the line very strongly. So he's a very progressive type of horse, and I think Dylan's got a few options with this horse, and he could be this could be a very good value race for the punt.
There you heard it from Aldo. A lot of horses represent some solid value there. I'm leaning towards number 9. I really like the last win, Overly Excited, and that's from the Dylan Edgerton Green Yard. But the 4 numbers that we got in the jackpot, 2, 12, 9 and 1. And like we said, there's 2 value selections there, numbers 2 and 9, both trading at over $10 in the anti-post market. That's of course down under, and we will give you an update on the South African tote once those dividends and odds are available. Moving on to race number 7 on the program, the penultimate leg of the jackpot. We've just got the 3 selections here, numbers 2, 8 and 9. We're going to start with number 2, Aldo. Then you came along, ran a cracking second in the last start, and Denny Roberts teams up with the Greg and Sky Bond.
Yeah, I believe this horse is probably the form runner of the race, and Greg and Sky's horses are very flexible. They're not sort of one-trick ponies. They have high speed, and they got a little bit of toughness with them as well. So Denny's got a few options. I'm sure she'll try and run the gate early and then weigh it up from there, but she'll be in the firing line, and I think this looks like a nice race for him.
This horse, No Nunny, with the Chris Lewis in the cart. We got the Master in the cart. Has done nothing wrong recently. Ran 2 decent seconds in the last 2 starts.
Yeah, going very well. Unfortunately, this is a one-trick pony. It's sit up, hold up, and have a devastating turn of foot. So it needs things run on its terms, and things are run on No Nunny's terms. Nothing will be getting home faster than it. So it's very dangerous, the right race, and there's a little bit of a speed battle early. That'll bring No Nunny right into it.
There you heard it from Aldo. If there is some solid speed on in this contest, number 8, No Nonny, could be the sniper there with Chris Lewis in the cart, and we all know that he is an absolute master driver, and he could have the last shot at them if there is solid speed on in this contest. And this horse represents some value at around about $12 in the anti-post market. Healthy respect for number 6, Louis Dior, who's always been there or thereabouts and can arrive here. So 2, 8 and 6 in the penultimate leg of the jackpot. Moving on to the last leg of the jackpot, we've just gone with the 3 selections there. That is numbers 12, 11 and 8, and we'll start with number 12, Aldo. That's Major J for Nathan Turvey and Gary Hall Jr. in the cart, trading at around about $7.50. Very good last 2 wins.
Yeah, look, this horse is going very well. It's done nothing wrong. Nathan gets his horses very fit, very forward, and you've got Junior, who's the best driver in the state. So it's a great combination. They'll get a good trip from there. This horse will go very well.
And number 11, Saifa, the New Zealand bred, returns from a bit of a spell. Got Denny Roberts in the cart.
Yeah, another horse that's going quite well. Definitely got the ability, and if they can get the right trip, it'll be dangerous.
And then number 8, Chili Punter, definitely capable of better, and he has featured on the show in the past, and he has done us a few favors. He could arrive at some decent odds.
Yeah, this horse actually has got some flexibility, and they can put him into the race if the tempo allows it. So I fully expect him to be the horse that makes maybe a mid-race move. But horse with a lot of ability. And yeah, definitely going. I believe she's going better than what her numerical form says.
12, 11 and 8, the three selections there in the last leg of the jackpot. Just to recap those numbers for you very quickly before we get on to the best bet. And the jackpot kicks off in race number 5. It is a very competitive contest. It's a Group 3 race, and it looks to be a match race between numbers 8 and 9. That's Mighty Ronaldo and Magnificent Storm. That's in the first leg of the jackpot. Second leg, numbers 2, 12, 9 and 1. Third leg, numbers 2, 8 and 6. And the last leg, numbers 12, 11 and 8. It's going to cost you a total of 72 Rand. Aldo, you always save the best for last. The best bet comes up in race number 9. It's over 2,130 meters, and it comes in the form of number 1 Star Lily, and Toby Lynn is in the cart. You can tell us a little bit more about Toby, but this one's got the plum draw.
Yeah, got a good draw. I think this horse, I quite like this little horse. They've run some really nice trials. It's got the right barrier in the right race. Toby's one of my students, and he's an A-grade student. He's an A-grade driver in the future. He's a great thinker and a great driver, and got very good hands, and can seem to really lift the horse when it's needed. So I've got full faith in him to have the horse in the best possible position.
There you heard it from Aldo. A lot of confidence coming through there for number 1 Star Lily, and you heard it from Aldo. He's the driving master there. He's taken this young apprentice driver Toby Lynn under his wing, and there's no doubt that you're going to get a cracking run for your money on number 1 Star Lily. That will be the best bet, and that does represent some value at around about $4 in the anti-post market. So the best bet, race number 9, number 1 Star Lily. We've gone through those jackpot numbers for you. Aldo, thanks so much for your time and contribution as always. Hopefully everything can go well for us come this Friday, and we could be collecting some nice dividends, because there looks like some good value selections in the jackpot.
Fingers crossed, and yeah, I think we can have a good return if a couple of horses stick their heads out when it counts.
Well, it's going to be some very exciting racing coming through on Friday, specifically the first leg of the jackpot, where Mighty Ronaldo and Magnificent Storm will do battle. Hopefully you could be in the payout queue if you're playing this jackpot or best bet.